What is going on, YouTube? My name is Dale and I am the Casual Gaming Addict. Welcome back to another live stream. We are currently streaming on Medicine Creek on the seriousmods public MP server. You can access this server through the Serious Network Discord. See that floating across the bottom of the screen. It is discord.io/seriousnetwork for the link. Also, my Twitter is floating across the bottom of the screen. If anybody wants to subscribe, your name will pop up with a little SpongeBob. Probably scare the crap out of me because the alert is really loud for some reason. Haven't figured out how to turn that down yet. But yeah. Currently, I am just selling some wheat. We don't have all that many people in the server right now. Hoping that changes here shortly. If I end up alone for more than 20 or 30 minutes, we may swap over and I may show you guys a little bit of my new MRV game, and we'll just cut this shorter than usual. We are hoping to start planting tonight, but I think we forgot to bale the wheat straw from last week, so we may have to do that. But yeah, as you can see, I'm not completely alone in the server, but I'm alone in the voice chat at the moment, so it's just me and my thoughts, and any of you who chat in the chats. I hope the music is loud. If it is, somebody let me know and I will turn it down. But I decided to leave it turned up from what I normally do because I've noticed it's been quiet in the playback. Yeah. That is. Alright, and we're back. We're going to be making a few trips than I thought we were. Did not realize there was this much wheat left. But as you can see in the upper right hand corner, we are a little low on money. Turns out the DB120s that we're probably going to use to plant are a little expensive to lease. They're about 25 grand a piece. So yeah, We're gonna sell some crops first, and then we'll worry about planting. And we're full. Take off again. Thought we had this turned off. Turn off. Because live is apparently I cannot type today. should probably give this truck a bath at some point. It's a little... Frank, you can either grab the Mac Anthem and fill it up with wheat and start selling at the co-op, or you can grab a tractor and there's a couple more planters at the store that you can go grab. You'll want one of the bigger tractors, either one big fence or the quad track. Did you join the farm? Yep, open the farm menu and just double click on the farm. That should let you join it.
Hello.
What's up?
Oh, you know, I'd hop on some ETS.
I was on there earlier. I did all my recording today, so recorded my FS Let's Play. Decided to start that with Seasons on Start From Scratch on Campaign of France.
Oh, well, you picked like the smallest map to do it on, so it's not gonna be hard.
Yeah, true. I didn't even open the map before I started recording. I was like, you know what? This is the one we're doing.
That is the smallest map I've ever tested in my life.
It's not even a full 2x, is it?
No, it's not even a. It's not even a 1x.
Is it smaller than Old Streams was?
Dude, you can fit Old Stream inside of it. Let me find the comparison GIF for you. God, where could that be? Oh, I know somebody that I sent it to.
So Old Streams fits inside it, so... Did you mean the other way around?
Yes.
So it fits inside of Old Streams.
Yes.
Did it fit inside the 17 version of Old Streams?
Yes.
I swear, it felt about the same size.
No.
And there's a guardrail there. I swear it felt about the same size.
No.
But yeah, I started my Let's Play on that, and then...
Here it is.
And then I started a GTA 5 Let's Play, just because why not? I've wanted to do GTA Let's Play for a long time. Just never got around to it.
Check your DMs.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, and see, that's the thing. Old Streams isn't that big of a map.
No, Old Stream isn't. That's what I'm saying.
That's what makes it funny, because Old Streams is not a big map as it is.
That's what I'm saying. And you know what's even funnier is there's 3 times the number of fields in Campaign of France as there is in Old Stream.
Mm-hmm. They're all like half an acre.
Less than that.
No, they're all about half an acre. I walked around the entire map, and I have advanced field info on. They're all between 0.2 and 0.7 acres.
And then you want to see something embarrassing. Or no, not something embarrassing. Something crazy. That one I know where it's at. It's just how far do I have to scroll up here to find it? Not there.
But yeah, I did those two, and then I did a multiplayer video on MW2 of all things.
Where's this thing at?
And then I started my ATS Let's Play as well.
No, it's down here for past that. Let's do it this way. I sent that to him also.
I feel like this is going to be a picture of both old streams and Campaign of France fitting inside Valley Old Farm.
No. Because that can happen also, and neither map would touch.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Where is this at? Might have been.
Give this truck a quick bath. It's a little dirty.
Yes, here it is. I found it.
Really? A text file?
Yes. Look at that list. Guess what that is?
Valley Old Farm.
Uh-huh.
93 fields. All of them right around 1 to 2 hectares.
For the most part, yes. I mean, there's a few 5, 6, like 2 or 3. Let's see. And then there is field 1 that's almost 10. But yeah,
See, hectares means nothing to me. I'm American.
Yes.
I use acres.
Yes. See, I'm the same way. That's why when my map got made for 17, I had to convert everything from hectares into acres.
Which map? South Mountain Creamery?
Uh-huh. Yep, that's the farm that I grew up on.
Oh, cool.
I moved further when I moved last July. I moved further away from it, but I used to live 5 minutes away from that farm. And depending on how fast I wanted to drive.
Right.
Because it was all back roads, so I could. And 90% of the time I could get away with doing a hair over the speed limit.
Frank, there's another one at the store if you want to grab the quad track and go pick it up, or you can grab that Mac and come help me haul. Oh, hey, there's BB. The Big Bud 747. That 5 1/4 that you've got, is it a Series 2?
The Steiger?
Oh, it's a Steiger? I thought it was a Bud.
No,
I want a Series 2, bud. I know there was one out for 17.
I do know that there is. I do know that there is the Series 2 out there. I'm just trying to think of who has it. I have a 4 1/4 for 19, but yeah, I have a 4 1/4, but not out of 5 1/4. Oh no, 4 1/2.
Right, which is the Giants one. The Series 4.
That's right, that is the Giants one.
Mm-hmm. Sup?
And then I also have the 600, the Series 3. But I'm sure BB has that one already. I'm sure most everybody has that one already.
I don't, actually, but I haven't gone searching for it.
And yeah, that one's not hard to find. I'm sure if I gave you 3 letters, you would be able to, you would know where to get it off of.
Yeah, probably.
Dale will leave you with the first letter and is an A and the last letter is an M. There's only one letter in between. A.
Most of the time, if I'm playing with big stuff, I'm running 9570 RTs or RXs.
Yes. Yeah. American Eagles, where I got the buds from. It's the Walker's buds.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. The Walker's buds.
Helped set that form up when it first started.
Oh. Next year, the year after, when I go out west, I'm actually gonna try and get a hold of Nick and meet up with him. And meet up with the family if it's possible.
Right.
Just cause.
Hey, you have reason to. Y'all built the big brute.
Yes, we did. And actually, the in-game sound is off the brute.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me at all.
And Nick got recording and sent it.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all.
So that sound file is from the brute.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
No. Nah, and that's why it's really funny when I find somebody that's copied their brute but forgot to change the sound file because they didn't have it. Mm-hmm. So they just have the in-game sound file in it. Speaking of, I need to go through and clean up. all these extra duplicate mods that I have.
Yeah, I've got the same problem. I've got like 6 or 7 copies of Can Farm floating around on my computer. Most of them are unzipped and they're like 1.5 gigs a piece.
Oh, see, mine's not that bad.
Well, see, where I was working with Sirius on Can Farm and he was doing a bunch of edits to the visuals and stuff, he would send it back to me to finish work, to keep working on every time he did visual updates. So then I would have to download and unzip that version and start working on that one, and I'd forget to delete it once I zipped it back up and sent it back to him, and I'd end up with another copy of it. And then they just got shoved all over my computer. I don't even know where they're all at now. I know there's at least 2 in one of my mods folders. Along with the release still.
Mm-hmm. Got all the custom modding crap I have in here.
I used to have a bunch of custom stuff, and then I quit using it because their stuff, I mean, yeah, it's nice, but I find a lot of their stuff has like little bugs that just annoy. Like their S700, it's got the fixed feeder house that's pushed down way too low, so it drags the ground on pretty much anything.
Yes. Yeah, I don't have their 700.
Most of the stuff they have out, I have better versions and or other things like better that does the same purpose.
Everything that I have of theirs is tractors, John Deere's.
I think I may have their 9570 and their 9650, their RX, 9000 RX. And the 9RT, but that's about it. Yeah, that's what we're going to replace the New Hollands with for the next harvest, BB.
Sid's baby, let's go.
I love how you knew what we were talking about and you're not even in the game. Oh, hey, Ditch is in here. What's up, Ditch?
Not too much.
I bring on them STSs. I've been waiting for a server to use them forever. Had them sitting in my mods folder for ever. And
I don't know which version we're going to add. Probably only add one of the series. It'll probably end up being the 08 to 11, the latest series. Just run 9870.
that's the other thing I need to clean out of here. All the stupid gravity wagons that RD has on his damn server.
Oh. I've never been one to use gravity wagons. Granted, I grew up, we always used grain trucks. We never used gravity wagons.
See, I don't use gravity wagons either.
Yeah, we always used either trucks with hoppers or dump trucks.
Dump trucks is what we use.
Yeah. Well, you heard me say last night what my grandpa had before he retired.
Yeah.
And my cousin, now that he's taken over, he bought that Ford L9000 off my grandpa. My grandpa sold the farm. And then...
Speaking of Ford 9000, I sat here mouthed over mine. My one 419.
Yeah, he bought that Ford 9000, L9000 off of my grandpa when my grandpa sold the farm. Another local farmer that my grandpa was good friends with, he bought the Freightliner Tandem off of him, and then he got really sick and died, and my cousin actually took over. It might have been, BB. It might have been. That did sound an awful lot like Donald Duck.
What, my cough?
Yep. It did. It sounded an awful lot like Donald Duck. You got the Rona. But anyway, when that farmer passed away, my cousin had been helping him farm all his ground for the last couple of years before he passed away. And his daughter just gave all his land and all the equipment to my cousin. So now my cousin has the Freightliner. And then he's also got the 42-foot hopper trailer that my grandpa had. He bought that off the farm sale. And he's yanking that with a P389. And he's got a Western, I want to say it's a 4900 of some sort, with a wet kit on it that he uses to either pull his tilt deck.
Trailer that I need to edit.
He uses that to either pull his tilt deck, or he's got an end dump trailer that he used to use when he was grading, that he welded the gate shut and modified it so he could haul grain with it, and then put grain doors in the back of the gate.
Jesus. This is the dump trailer that I need to edit. I'm trying to remember what the capacity on it now.
It sounds like the PA pipeline idea is going to be a hit for a couple of days.
That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing this week, if I don't get called into work, is starting up my mining safe.
Yeah, we're gonna toss the pipeline map on the server for a couple days.
Yeah.
We'll toss in y'all's 902, Pepe's Hitachi, and Rory's Cat, and probably one of the old deer loaders that just got released, and older dozer of some sort.
You want Surf Duck's dozer?
Which one is that?
That is the... Let me find it. 475 mods.
It's not the D6G, is it?
No.
Because I have a D6.
No, it's bigger than a D6. I want to say it's like a D10.
We have the Liber 711, I think is what it is. Big white one.
What? Oh, speaking of, you want
yes, that's it. PR 776.
Speaking, I wouldn't even. You want the big quarry, Lee Bear excavator?
No.
I have one of them too.
I don't need anything that big for the pipeline.
Oh, true.
That's why I'm only thinking like a smaller deer dozer, or like at biggest a D8.
I'm trying to remember what this one is, if I can find it. Freaking mods folder.
I'm kind of interested to try out the old iron stuff that Dave was talking about last night, because I've been seeing it too, and it looks really cool. So, kind of interested to try some of that out. I think there's an older dozer and an older loader in there. We'll toss a couple of dump trucks and an end dump trailer in there and run that on the peat.
And do you have the Expendables dump truck?
Yes.
Okay.
I've got a lot of mining stuff. I just don't ever use it because I don't mine myself. We had a dirt moving save going on for a while though.
Where is this dozer?
Yeah, it wasn't to me either, BB. Considering all we were really doing was just pushing dirt up in a pile off of a field.
There's the 9800. It's gonna make me load up FS just to remember what kind of dozer this is.
It happens.
There it is. It's a D8T.
I've got that. I've actually got a couple of different D8s. Yeah, BB, he said he was gonna have to step away for a little bit, but he'd be back around 10:30. Or 7:30 his time.
So about 15 minutes.
Yeah. At least that's when he said he was gonna start streaming.
Who, serious?
I'm streaming now. I've been streaming for the last hour.
I need to get my other monitor before I want to... Or I want my other monitor before I start streaming.
I've got basically 4 monitors going right now. Actually 5, technically. Hey, you came through the pit the wrong way. I've got my main 3. Alright, I'll just take what's left. Both of these silos. $2,000 liters of wheat and 2,000 liters of canola. And that empties the silos completely. Very serious.
God, tomorrow is gonna suck.
Why is that?
Because it's gonna be 80 degrees and people at my work don't know how to stay home.
Oh. Yeah, it was 85 today.
And yeah, it rained all day. But tomorrow's gonna be 80.
It didn't rain here. It was
Rain
bright
here.
and sunny and hot.
Yeah. Tomorrow is going to be awful. And for the first hour, there's only 2 people in the store, and I'm one of them. So, yay me.
I love the life of working at Tractor Supply.
Yep.
Hey, you could be working at Rural King, which might actually be better.
Yeah, it would be better because you don't have to deal with as many people.
I don't know, the places
time.
that there are Rural Kings, they're pretty popular.
No, but I mean at one time. Like you don't have 60 people in a Royal King as you would at one time as you would in a Tractor Supply.
True.
That say, oh hey, I want to check out all at the same time.
Let me guess, y'all ran into each other on the bridge.
Kind of like me and you did.
Yeah. That one where I realized I was not gonna stop. And
the one where I got stuck.
Yeah. The one where I mounted the guardrail, yeah, that one was pretty close.
Well, what about the one where I centered the combine over the bridge?
Oh yeah.
Or over the guardrail?
Yeah. It literally took the Styger and just pushed it off into the water.
Mm-hmm. And the even better part is 3 out of the 4 managers in my work are sick.
Oof.
Yeah.
They got the Rona.
No. Two of them have confirmed strep though.
Oof.
Yeah. Well, one of which is the other person, the manager that I opened.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, time to make the rain go away.
Fast forward 6,000 times a month.
4,000. That's as high as Easy Dell will let me go.
That's why you use the 6,000 mod.
4,000 gets it done fast enough. Rain be gone.
But I mean, can't you just set weather state?
I can. It was just as easy to fast forward a day. It took like 20 seconds.
Yeah, earlier just before I jumped in here, I was talking with some friends like, oh hey, anybody have to work this week? I was like, yeah, I still have a job. They're like, that's a rip. I was like, yeah, but I mean, it still brings in money, so I mean, I can't really complain.
True. I mean, the government did just give us $1,200 and basically say, leave us alone.
But I mean, see, $1,200 wouldn't get me much.
True. Well, $1,200 is like 2.5 months rent for me, so.
I mean, $1,200 would do some damage to some stuff, yeah.
Even though I'm probably going to use part of it when it finally shows up to buy Modern Warfare.
And see, I already have it.
I don't have a job anymore.
I do.
I quit my job before all this went down.
That sucks.
Now, I got to the point that there were days that the dust on the floor got treated better than we did. I decided I'd had enough.
Yeah. But I mean, I can't say a whole lot. It's about the same thing for me.
I worked on the dock at a furniture store. The job itself was fine. But the management that had no idea what went into our job because they were all salespeople, and that's how they got their start in the business. They never dealt with being on a dock and having to unload trucks and deal with loading furniture for customers and all that good stuff. They constantly tried to micromanage us and tell us how to do our jobs and tell us we didn't know what we were doing. And
yeah, see, my job's fine in that aspect. All the store managers and my general is fine. It's my district manager that is a complete ass. I cannot stand him with an inch of my life, and neither can any one of the store managers. Neither can anybody that works at my store. Nobody can stand him. He is the worst ever. But the last job that I had at McDonald's, oh my god.
ugh. I worked at Pizza Hut for 3.5 years. I feel your pain.
I worked at McDonald's for a year and a half.
Yeah, I worked at Pizza Hut for 3.5 years while I was in high school and the summer after freshman year of college. I've done my time in food service. I'm never going back.
See, but until January of last year, so from January 2019, from
It's because of the reduced braking script, BB.
when was it? Like September, like July of 2018. And it is when I went. July 2018 is when I went down to get, like, to fill out my application and just see if they were hiring and stuff. And then, no, did I say June or did I say July?
July.
Okay, so yeah, like the second week of middle of July, let's say middle of July. And then I kept going down, and of course, right then is when the GM was out on, like, he was dealing with all this like corporate, like, conference calls and vacations and a whole bunch of BS. So he was never there. So fast forward time to September. I go down there one day. He's there. He's like, yeah, so I have my interview, and then the very next Monday. This was like on Wednesday. I start the very next Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I get thrown in on the deep end. Of being on the very first day I'm on the register, I get thrown in on the deep end, and then fast forward again to like December. I'm working there 7 days a week, 8 to 10 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
Just loving it because my checks are freaking huge. And at that point I was saving for the computer that I have now.
Right.
But then January 2019 hits, and then we get bought by a privately owned company.
Mm-hmm.
And then is when everything goes to shit. Because my hours get cut. I'm not making as much money. It just sucks. Because I mean, I'm used to working 10-hour days, 6 days a week.
Right.
No. When we went privately owned, I was lucky. I was lucky for 30 hours a week.
Right.
Because I mean, corporate bank account was endless.
Right.
And everybody fed into the corporate bank account. Or everybody that wasn't privately owned fed into it. So, dude, oh my god. And when I used to work overnight, oh my god, all the food that we would eat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. It was bad.
I built this computer that I'm playing on right now. When I built it originally, I built it on $7.75 an hour at 25 hours a week.
Built this computer on $10.35 an hour. Yeah.
See, that shows you the difference in just being a couple states away. Because, like, I started at $7.50 at Pizza Hut. I went up to $8 an hour by the time I left for college, and then when I came back, I swapped stores, and my pay got cut, but I got more hours. I went up to 30 to 35 hours a week, because I was basically full-time, because I was one of the head cooks in that kitchen for that summer.
Yeah, see, my McDonald's job, from when I started to when I quit, built me my whole computer setup and got me my car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my car, my vehicle, it was given to me, but my parents had paid it off like long before. My dad just decided he wanted a new truck, and so he went and got a new truck, and they just gave me his old one since it was paid off.
Yes, see, I wish.
It just happened to work out that way. And I've still got it because it's a Toyota and it's probably not going to die for another 200,000 miles.
Yes, probably will not.
It's only got 120,000 miles on it.
Oh, God, yeah.
And it's a 2007 Tundra. It's got 120,000 miles on it.
Oh my God, my mom's 2013 RAV4 has 160.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that thing's seen the East Coast, so.
Right.
That thing's been from Maine to Florida, to Michigan,
right,
to Tennessee. See, where else have we driven? It's out there. think Michigan's the farthest.
But yeah, I went from Pizza Hut to a lawnmower shop where I was doing parts. Started at $8 an hour there, moved up to manager at $11 an hour from a different
See, I so wish I would have gotten
at a different store.
Manager at McDonald's.
And then left there at the end of the summer. They had gone out of business by the next year, and the general manager from that company and the parts manager I started under had gone and created their own company. So I went and worked for them last summer. Went back to $8 an hour because they really didn't need all that much help, and we're like, yeah, we're not going to pay you that much because you're not going to be here that often. Y'all too. So anyway, yeah, that was last summer, and then the furniture store I went back up to $11 an hour to literally put together furniture and carry it out to the floor.
Yeah, that sucks.
So $11 an hour is the most I have ever made an hour.
$11 an hour is what I make right now. But Tractor Supply.
But that's all right. I'll be laughing all the way to the bank. Once I graduate. F in the chat for serious. Why, I don't know, but he did something stupid, I guess. I'll say so. I walked out and... I don't think you can load that thing from the top, series. And also, only one of those bins accepts seed. I just don't remember which one it was. That's why I don't like this seed tender. Here. Go babysit the tender, serious. Help if we didn't have a 10,000 liter bucket. Yep. BB, tell me what happens. Sit still, dang it. Ah! I could get lined up. That's working.
Oh, we have new mods again.
Yeah, there's 4 new ones.
I have 3 out of the 4 of them.
Which one don't you have?
Oh, there you are.
The last one. Whatever the last one is.
Sid's Challengers?
And no, the tanker.
Oh. Yeah, we needed a tender. Since these things run out of liquid fertilizer so freaking quick. Full, BB? Yep. Now I'm dumping it on the ground. I love how I'm the most useful one. Well, get out of the way and I will. Be full, friend. Cool. Oh, there's Ditch.
You streaming tonight, Dale?
Yep. Been streaming since 9:15 Eastern. So I'll probably go for another 45 minutes. We'll get a 2-hour stream and I'll trim my 15-minute timer out. I had an interesting thing happen today.
You won the lottery. We're all getting
No.
new computers.
No, I talked to my ex-girlfriend for the first time in like 4 or 5 months.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she blocked me. What is it, March now? She blocked me in like late October, early November. Haven't talked to her since then. She emailed me today, of all things. I guess to avoid unblocking me on Facebook. I guess to avoid unblocking me on Facebook.
She ran out of toilet paper and we're hoping you were still harboring some feelings.
She emailed me and was like, "Hey, just wanted to, wish you well. I just thinking about you and your family. I hope y'all are all doing well." I mean, we dated for a little over 2 years. She was around my family a lot. So. In fact, my entire family swore that we were going to get married, so... Oh, well, for that matter, I did too. Yes, it was. Yes, BB, I replied. Told her the same thing. We actually had a short conversation over. which I know is a very uncommon thing to do nowadays. Yeah, it was.
Who conversates via email?
Who remembers MSN Messenger?
I do.
Who
I remember-
remembers AOL?
I remember AOL, I remember Trillin, I remember MSN, all of it.
What if I told you that I still have an AOL and it gets used?
That actually wouldn't surprise me.
Because it's very true. My main email is AOL.
Good old America Online.
Yep.
What is with my frame rate right now? Something is absolutely murdering my frame.
I pressed tab just to see where everything was, and that may have been a mistake.
I'm getting 20, so I'm glad it's not just me.
I'm getting single digits. I'm bouncing around in single digits here at the farm.
Huh. Interesting. Well, there, we can at least make use of our giant seed pile.
Okay, Sirius, the entry is filling. It's only
He's
about
not in
half
voice
full.
chat.
Oh,
Yeah, I know it's filling. I'm the one that left it there.
Oh, sweet. I need to message you. Not anybody in here.
well, I'm just gonna stay with it because
Oh, that's why I can't get
it
it.
back at the farm. Yeah, no, I'm in it. When it fills, you just tell me what field number, and I'll start trucking along.
Oh, we're gonna be in 37. Wait, who's in it? Is that Dave?
Ditch.
Where is 37?
Or sorry, 27. Right by the farm.
Yeah, 27's right next to the farm. Literally.
Dave, you're the one sitting with the tank, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, it can't be Ditch because I'm staring at Ditch walking around the farm right now.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. On the main road on the left. Is this an edit, or why is the house in a different spot than I'm used to?
Because this is the farm that we decided to use, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, I wasn't in here when they set it up.
No, there's 3 or 4 different houses.
Oh. I don't know why. I thought there was just the one down by field 1 and
No.
2.
Nope.
Oh.
Dave, look at the land's layout. And click around the map. There's little grain legs everywhere. Here, let me load up FS and I'll show you what the bought map looks like. Because I have the map bought.
Yeah, because it only shows the stuff on, bought in lands.
I'll show you all the different grain legs and everything.
Hey, how much is in that trailer?
We are at 130-some thousand.
Oh, that'll be plenty. At least to start with. Go ahead and head back this way.
Oh, are you kidding me?
What did you do? What did you do, Dave?
The trailer is currently high centered.
Super strength is on.
Ah, fantastic. Can
Yes,
I
it should
grab
be.
any of this though?
You might not be able to grab that trailer. It might be too heavy.
I do not get the hand icon on the trailer or the truck.
And you don't want to reset that because you'll lose everything in that trailer.
Yep.
I was gonna say, instead of flying down here, you should have just drove something. You could have given me a little shove.
Here, hop out a second.
You have fun with that, sir. Oh, believe me, I already tried that. This is not my first rodeo.
Come on, baby. Come on. Now we're moving.
There you go.
There you go. That's the upside to have an enhanced vehicle enabled. You can make use of the diffs.
Oh, I never tried that.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot all about that.
7 and 8 turn the front and rear diffs on and off, and 9 turns off the 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, you guys better be planting 27 corn.
The 250 acre field? Yeah, it's going in corn.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah, brother.
It's going to be a lot of corn.
There's gonna be a lot of corn.
We got 3 DB120s right now. Might have to buy a couple more. Or, well, lease a couple more, because they're $145,000 a piece.
Oh, I thought they were more than that.
They're at least 140 something.
I thought they were like 200 or 300.
Yeah, I'll tell you. DB120. Oh no, they're 472,000 a piece.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, they cost about as much as a new combine.
I mean, it is John Deere's flagship corn planters.
True. I mean, they cost 25 grand just to lease them, so we have 125 grand in planters right now that we don't even own, because I just leased 2 more.
Where is the entrance into 27?
If you
Just
turn
the
before
side of
you
the
get
map.
to the farm,
Or the side of the farm.
yeah.
Okay, you can't get in off of that. Okay. I'm glad that you guys went ahead and figured out that I was desperately trying to avoid having to drive through the farm.
Okay, Dave, I can't get the whole map in this. Wait, I might be able to. Might be able to squeeze it in there. Nope. But I can get all of the areas. So the map, but this is what it looks like. Uh, Dave, I'll put it in Farms and Media.
Oh, did any of y'all watch How Farms Works live stream today?
No,
No.
I was at work.
So you know the intern that they've had floating around for a while?
Is it
No.
White Arms?
Huh?
Okay, so I'm the only one that watches Welker Farms then.
No, I watch Nick. I'm good friends with Nick actually. I've talked to Nick.
Dave, did you get lost?
No. I'm heading down looking for this entrance into field 27.
You went way too far.
Yep, you did.
Oh,
You were supposed to take that right turn. And you're not going to get across that ditch. You're going to have to back all the way out.
oh, already got the high range rewind on.
May or may not have just spent the rest of our money leasing more planters and tractors.
Might want to tell Sirius that.
He'll figure it out.
When he notices all of a sudden that there's no money in the account.
Oh, when we get hit by the leasing costs, it's going to be big time. No money.
Oh yeah.
Because this stuff is all leased. The only thing we own are those 3 tractors sitting at the farm. And obviously the trucks. Don't tell me this freaking DB's got a special attacher joint. Oh, there we go. I was about to say. Tell me I can't attach the DB120 to a 9R or a 9RT. 9R, sorry. God, too many R number things.
Is it an RT or an RX though?
It's an R. Wheeled articulate.
Ah, right.
And Sirius's favorite tractor. The old generation MT800B.
Were they doing the high wheels for that?
Yeah. Yeah, the high rear wheels.
Yeah.
I don't.
Sirius is running somewhere.
Oh, you.
So we've got, what, 600 feet of planter now? Because I've got 5 DB120s.
Yes.
We're gonna be planting some corn today, boys.
Ah, I thought you said this went away from the farm.
No. Brings you right
It's
back into the farm.
It's the other way into the farm.
Yeah.
But this takes you right into the field. You don't have to go through the farm. Looks like that Mac is struggling a little bit.
It's not the Mac, it's me.
Hey,
I get to drive about 3 truck lengths and then smash, no frame rate. Oh god, yeah, no, see, you drove past me and I spun out into the field with a grand total of 3 frames per second.
I bought Sirius an MT800B just for him. And I got myself a 9650R. 9560, 9570, 9670. Fuck, I don't know what the number is.
9570. If it's the big, hey, it's the one like Zach Johnson owns. It's a
9620.
A 9620R.
Yes.
Yes.
Couldn't remember what the number is.
9620 RT.
No,
R.
9620R.
Yeah. 9620R. Wheeled.
Isn't Zach Johnson the millennial farmer?
Yes, he's got a 9570 RT.
No,
9560 RT.
9560.
The
Both
new
of
one
his
is the
are
9570.
RT. Unless he just bought a new one that I don't know about. But both of his big tractors are RT.
Yes.
No.
He used
Wait,
to have
yes.
he used to have a
Hey.
wheeled articulate. He used to have a 9520.
He has a 560 and a 570. I've also talked to him not in person, but like in like a one-on-one conversation.
They didn't have a 5. He's got a 370. He's got an 8370 RT and a
That's the one.
yeah.
And then doesn't he have, I thought he had a 9 Series RT as well.
He does. He's got an 8370 RT and a 9560 RT,
9560.
and then an 8260R and a 6175R.
Because my farm,
All right.
my
Yeah,
old
you
farm.
gotta go take over that Mac too, because yeah, no, my frame rate is too bad. I cannot drive vehicles this close to the farm.
I think it's these DBs.
These are high poly models.
Yeah, they are.
Serious, tell your bucket up. You're gonna spill seeds on the ground.
He can't hear you.
I know. I think you just realized that. I think we communicated telepathically. Yep, we sure did.
I mean, I'm only pulling 22, and my computer's pretty beastly.
You know what? I'm on FS. I want to see what I can pull real quick.
All right, with all of the farm at my back except for the 3 DBs, I get a grand total of 12 frames per second.
Yeah, now look off into the distance, away from all the planners and stuff.
And everything at my
Sorry.
and now I'm up to 30 frames per second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can pull 30 if I look at the ground. Otherwise,
What do I
looking
get?
towards all the planners, I'm pulling 14 right now. 15. Yeah, we're gonna have to spread these planners out a little bit.
Yeah, straight down gets me to, it bounces around 35, 40 frames a second.
Yeah, that's about right.
Now, I mean, I could probably, most of my graphics are pretty close to maxed out. And I could go turn them
to
down
see
a
what
whole
I
bunch,
pull.
but
And curious to see what I pull just because I know the specs of my computer.
Aren't you running a 1070 as well?
No. 2070.
Ah.
I've got twin 670s. Or not 670s, 7. Crap, now I can't remember whether there's 60s or 670s.
Yeah, I can imagine FS isn't making use of SL either.
I don't think FS is optimized to use dual graphics cards, but
yeah, I'm 8700K and 2070.
I miss my old computer. The one I had before this one had a workstation motherboard in it.
Ooh.
With an I don't remember. It's the LGA 2011 socket,
Uh-huh.
and I had
2011.
yes, the Xenon socket. It's a server socket.
Yeah, I was gonna say 9900X XK.
Older than that, it was a Sandy Bridge. It was a Sandy Bridge processor. The biggest one, like the highest clock one they made. It's a K processor unlocked. And then I had 32 gigs of RAM in that computer. You could run as many windows as you wanted, doing as many things as you wanted, and that computer didn't care.
My next upgrade is 32 gigs. That's if I take my AIO off my CPU to twist it, am I gonna have to re-put thermal paste on my CPU?
I probably would. I would clean it and reapply new thermal paste.
This guy
God. I may have made a mistake. I didn't look away again. I looked up and now there are like so many of those DB120s. Oh God.
Yeah, there's 5 of them now.
Yes, and I'm looking at all of them and I can no longer move because I'm just stuck at 1 frame per second.
1 FPS. Yeah.
I seriously think we found the one trailer that just does not work for liquid fert tender. If I can't get this planer to refill from it.
You might need to unfold.
No, you can fill these planners up with...
I'm gonna go for a smoke, seeing as how I can't move, and yeah. If there's an empty planter when I'm back, I'll tap into it when it's way the hell off and gone in the far corner.
Hopping on here, checking frames, and I'm going to play ETS.
You're gonna join and make us synchronize just to annoy us?
Uh-huh.
Man, You gotta
Just
be
to
like
check
that.
my frames.
Why you gotta be like that? Alright, screw it.
I'm just hoping I have all the right DBs.
Did you pick up the one mod you were missing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm just hoping I have all the right DBs. Nope. Yep, I have all the right DBs. I wonder what... I know what it is.
What'd you forget to add?
I need your guys' version of... Or I need you to send me the K30.
Just download it from the server.
Oh, true. I keep on forgetting it's dedicated.
Are you guys lagging in real low frame rates?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why I jumped out, because I was having a horrible time.
Yeah, it's because the poly count on these planners is so high. And we got so many in such a small
Insanely
area.
high.
I mean, I might even driven the baler into the house.
That's alright. We can replace the windows later.
God, this truck is bigger than some maps that I have.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not nearly as bad as the 17, so...
Yeah, true.
250.
Yeah, true.
See, what is the file size of that,
Biggest problem with a planner this big is trees.
Yup. See, EXP. What? The 250 is a smaller file size.
That actually doesn't surprise me.
Oh, but it has way... There we go. I think I got them both. Because one server that I play on uses the truck also, but they have different. They have added added configurations into it.
Ah.
But they left it the same name. So the file names are the same for both mods.
Right.
We had this discussion last night, didn't we? About people refusing to change file names and it being irritating.
It wasn't last night. It was whenever we were talking about the logging guys.
Yes.
Oh, this game is addicting. Playing Clash. Even though it's about 20
Now,
years
what is
obsolete by now.
Keyboard. Oh god. Alt X, Alt C. Alt C turns on GPS.
Yep.
And then what is the copy course from neighbor shortcut? Or no, I know I gotta go into the window and load it.
Mm-hmm.
Alt C? No, that's on and off. Alt X.
Control S.
Control S. Right.
It's
track
different
name,
because Seasons
field
already
37.
uses. Hmm.
Which one am I using here? Because we're in 27.
I don't know that anybody's actually set up a GPS course for this.
Or are we just doing her by guessing by golly?
I'm freehanding right now, but I'm planting on the small section of the field over on the edge.
Sirius is doing headlands.
Yeah, I think Fran is following him around.
We have
I
600 feet
can't
of
wait.
planter leased right now. BB goes bald eagle into the eyes.
America.
Quick question. Does anyone know what I did to turn off auto reversing?
Control space.
You were in a tractor that Sirius was in.
Yep.
Yeah, because he's
Is
got
what
his
that
wheel
means.
set up. I know, because when I have my wheel set up, that's the first thing I do is turn that off on everything.
What is? God, it's still that truck.
You add the right one back into your mods folder.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'll delete both of them and then just toggle which one. And toggle which one I want for when, like, cause that server I don't play on that often.
Mm-hmm.
So when
Now, anyway, where I was going with the How Farms Work live stream, he streamed with his intern today, and finally answered the question that people have apparently been asking them for a while.
what about Ben not doing his map?
No, Ryan and Hannah, the intern, are dating. Have been for a few months.
Oh, okay. Because
Celebrity
Ben's
gossip's
not
always
doing it.
fun.
Yeah, because I know Ben's not doing his map anymore. Ben doesn't have the time.
Did they give up on Millennial Farmers map too?
No.
I was gonna say that one would end up with a lynching.
Yeah.
No, Bobby's still trying to get his Zach's map done. Because Blobby and Ben split.
Ah. So Mapper's Paradise is not really a thing anymore.
Mapper's Paradise is just Blobby. Yes.
God, and they had like all the Mappers at one point. They had
Yes,
Bullet
they
Bill,
did.
they had Robbie, they had Ben, they had... I don't know if they ever had Oxy or not, but they had a bunch of
Yes.
Mappers.
Yes. Yes. It was Sam, it was Oxy. Sam is BB. Bullet Bill
Yep.
was Ben, Bobby, Sam, which is Bullet Bill, Oxy. Everybody that's in Frontier Design was with Mapper's Paradise.
Yep, pretty much.
It was. Everybody that's in Frontier Design right now was a part of Mapper's Paradise. Anybody, Bullet Bill, Oxy, Lone Wolf, Ian.
I'll just keep going on. Fran, stay on your track there, and I'll just swing out and peel off this last corner.
Matt was never with them.
XGS?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he's always... Well, I say he's always been independent. He was actually a part of SNW when me and Sirius were running that. Before he became Matt XGS, when he was still Agent Obsidian.
Yes. Home on truck download. And let me check the MP server. See how many people are on. See, do I want to play pro mods or base game? Check this, sir. What's up with my Wi-Fi? Why is everything taking forever to load? I have the this town. Dale, you know how big a COD is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I downloaded a 40 gig update night before last. No, yeah, night before last. 40 gig update in like 20 minutes.
I have gig down, so that equates to it's like 125 meg a second. It doesn't take very long to download stuff for me.
No, me either.
And I have 45 up, so it doesn't take me very long to upload stuff either.
No. And me either.
Serious, you're leaving a mess on the edge of the field. Well, that's right, he's not.
Right now I should be able to join. That's why I'm curious, why am I? Why stuff's taking so long to download, because I know how fast my internet is. And I'm the only one on it. Oh, it's the website down. Interesting.
Come on, Flo, sync up. Any day now, bud. You can do it.
Alright. Let me get up to the farm, and you all are probably about to cry.
You'll be not terrible because all the DBs are spread out all over.
Yeah,
the
we're
place.
spread out all over the field now.
So it's not the absolute disaster that it was 20 minutes ago. I mean, I'm half close to the farm with 3 of them in my field of view, and I'm still getting 14 FPS. So, if you got any
okay, I'm
kind of-
running. I'm standing in the farm, and I'm running between 25 and 30 FPS.
That's about what I was getting at the.
Yeah. Now you gather up 5 of these poly bombs and jam them all in there.
Have you not heard that term before, BB? It's not a term that's been used. It's not a term that's been used much recently.
I've never heard that one.
It hasn't been
old.
used much in recent years, but that's an old term.
That's a term I picked up from back in 13 when there were lots of guys trying to build mods in SketchUp.
Yep, that's a volleyball.
No, I picked it up in 2009 because Nagstead self-titled all of his models as polybombs.
But they were good. Like, the very first airseeder that ever made it into FS was Nagstead, and that model got used for how many generations of FS?
It's still in it. I have it
Oh,
right now. It's the 1890-1910 combo.
Wait, that's still his original model? I thought they redid it.
I don't think it's been redone.
Or a new version of it. Somebody's reworking on... No, it's a bigger set that their KMN or whoever it is rebuilding.
Yeah. His aren't deer, though, I don't think.
Okay, I'm sat here looking at one of these 120s.
Did your frame rate take a hit?
Let's see how well I can drive.
I'm looking directly down on top of the 9R and the DB120. Directly at the ground, I'm pulling 26.
Oh god, yeah, I can't drive.
I get 23 with the quad track and the DB and the ground.
Somebody's missing a DB120 though, because there's one sitting over here and...
Or yeah, LR. LR is the ones that's working on them. Oh. Yeah, I know. I wish there was a lot more of that too. Just dump it out into the community and let anybody finish it. Just keep dumping everything out. Cut, paste, copy, reuse, whatever. Set it free and let it fly.
I mean, it could work.
Well, everyone gets all butthurt about how somebody stole their thing. If everyone's attitude was, here, I made a thing, see if you can make something, then someone else would take that thing and some other thing and make a totally another thing. Like, we'd have so much more stuff.
Yeah, but... that's like the thing. With Jordan stuff, how much of Jordan stuff has been cut and released that other people have used? To be honest, I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
Because the number is probably sad.
Absolutely. But he also does do a service for guys that don't have the time or the skill or whatever to go in and tinker with stuff. He does clean everything up to a more or less workable
FDR.
state. All of his stuff, the key bindings all match. Because I know.
Well, I mean,
especially as
yeah,
soon as you
because he
get into
doesn't know how to
tacos and
change
stuff-
anything else.
No, but it is still a service. It is still progressing the mod community.
Yes, BB, the guy that makes logging stuff weigh 2 million pounds. That the only way to move it is his trucks and his low bed.
Or walk it.
Or walk it. Yes. And hence why I hate HATE capitals. And using his stuff. Like, yes. Yes, MSM uses his stuff, but they actually fix it to make it usable.
Right.
Because he doesn't even model his own stuff. I don't know how many of you didn't know that.
Oh, no, I know. All his crap
He
comes from
pretend to hide
Polygonish.
it. He flat up says, when you give me money, a huge portion of it goes back into Polygonish so that I can buy more models. Like, he doesn't
Yes.
even lie about it.
No. No, like, you know his Patreon? His Patreon pays for Polyonish models.
Yes, that's its entire point.
Yep.
Yes, and he's really honest about it too, and I have absolutely no issues with that. Because if I was going to set out and make a mod tomorrow, the first thing I would probably do is decide who I was going to hire to model it.
See, which is a stark contrast from the way FS used to work, because it used to be nobody could do XML, because it actually used to be really complicated to do XML and stuff, and you actually had to know how to how the Lua stuff worked.
Yeah, no, when you needed a custom Lua to do anything more advanced than drive forward, backwards, and turn left and right.
Yep.
Oh, man.
And that's one thing Giants has greatly improved. They've taken a lot of community scripts, improved them to be their standards, integrated them into the base game so that all you have to do is call them in your XML from the vehicle Lua, and you can overload certain parameters so that you can do whatever you wish. That's why it's so easy to put stuff in game now, because it's all XML based. You don't have to know Lua to mod anymore. You used to. And it used to be everybody could use SketchUp and export it to Blender and clean it up a little bit, and they'd have a half decent model, but then they didn't have anybody to put it in game. So,
And now we demand so much more from the models, but any monkey could script something. Well, I shouldn't say any monkey, but
yeah,
a lot of the monkeys.
yeah.
No, I remember when overloaders, when grain carts first became a thing in 13.
Yep,
That
they
was
required a
huge
script.
accomplishment. Yeah.
Actually, I want to say that was 11 that the first overloader came out.
No, I remember it was 13. It was a guy, his name started by S. Perard 25T was the one that he built, and then he had to go and spend a whole whack of time with the guys that made Course Play to actually make it work. Like, there was a whole team of guys involved in the scripting of that, and it took them like 6 weeks of screwing around with it.
Yep. And, I mean, I still think there was one for 11, because I swear I remember an overloader script in 2011. But that may just be me remembering playing on the 2011 map in 2013 with an overloader. I don't remember exactly.
Holy God, this field is almost done.
That's what happens when you plant with 600 feet of planter.
Ah!
Alright.